Counter-Strike, in a lot of ways, to me, is the perfect multiplayer game. And one of the biggest reasons as to why is that it's one of the few games I've ever played where, barring a few specific circumstances, there's pretty much never a point where you have lost the game until it's over. And today is one of those days, because here we were on Overpass, on my stream, link down below. We lost one of our players, we're down 4v5, and we're losing the second half to start off. But the game is still close. And again, Counter-Strike, the beautiful product that it is, sometimes it just takes a little bit of a spark to turn the game around.
What?
Ooh!
Go.
Let's go, Pearly! What a fucking play!
Good shit.
Thank you.
Fucking monster.
That was incredible. Before we get any deeper on how we turn this game around, make sure you guys take a second, leave a like, leave a comment down below, and subscribe to the channel for more content coming your way. Every sub helps out immensely, both in the YouTube algorithm and to my goal of reaching 1,000 subscribers. Once I hit 1,000 subscribers, I will be able to monetize this channel and finally take the first step towards my goal of making this a career, not just a hobby. I put an immense amount of work into this, both on this channel and on my Twitch link down below, and the constant amazing feedback from you guys is my primary motivation right now. So, help me along that journey, and let's continue to grow this channel together. Without any further ado, let's get into the video. Alright, so everything starts and ends with this ace clutch by my friend Furley. Now for a little bit of background, Furley is one of my best friends, and two, a former professional Counter-Strike player. He competed for over a decade in the late days of CS Source and the early days of CSGO, and honestly, I've never seen him and Flom in the same room, so they are either in fact the same person or twins. The world may never know. But one thing's for sure, even though his competing days are behind him, his game sense, his knowledge of Counter-Strike, and ability to outmaneuver his opponents is something that just doesn't go away, no matter how crusty the aim might get sometimes. And it cannot be overstated how important it is that we win this round, because going back to the beginning, look at our economy. We're already in a save. It is a 6-9, nice, scoreline. If we lose, the enemy's going to go up 6-10. At that point, we would have a bye, yes. But if we lost that round after, it would be 6-11. We'd barely be able to squeak out another bye. And if we lost that round, it would be match point, we'd be broke, the game would be over. So right now, right here, we have to establish a foothold on our CT economy, or the game is guaranteed to be over. And to be honest, this is where mentality shines through. Furley hasn't given up on this game, but as for me, my brother, our random teammate, we're more or less checked out. We're down so many rounds, we're down a player, so we're 4v5 against a T side that just mowed us over for the first 3 rounds. It's hard to keep yourself in the headspace of playing at the highest level you can when you're already in such a bad position. But the thing is what I alluded to in the beginning, any game is winnable, and things go both ways. We may be kind of on a low state right now where we're checked out of the game, but the enemy team is playing too freely. They're playing cocky because of their advantage, which is what sets up Furley for success. The round is going to start, I'm going to nade stack Fountain and go down immediately, not really contributing anything. Furley's going to push along with the Deagle, and that's where the magic is going to happen. The T's are going to swing him one at a time, giving him 1v1s, and Furley, like an absolute gamer, is going to take 1, 2, and 3 for the hat trick, collecting more scalps than fucking Woodhouse.
That's a lot of scalps.
And now, it's down to a 2v2. Furley's going to reposition through the playground, which is really smart because he knows that the bomb is down. He's going to play around with callouts from our teammates that they were seen in CT and connector, so he's going to position himself at the T stairs to watch for the first push. And again, this is a mistake from the T side. They're going one at a time in a 2v2 to get the bomb instead of playing together and playing for trades. So Furley isolates another 1v1 at Fountain, hits an excellent headshot, 4th kill, completely in control, 1v1. He has the call out that they were somewhere towards the CT and connector side of the map, so Furley very smartly rotates back through the playground and too long. Because from the T perspective, he's just been spotted at T stairs where he got a pick. He's also near the bomb. The T's are assuming that Furley isn't going to move, and that's when you need to reposition to somewhere that you're not going to be and play an off angle. Furley does this, putting himself in the best position possible to win this round. He gets the sound cue from the Molotov going towards T stairs where he was, And here's the footsteps running up Fountain. Sets him up for the easy headshot, the 5th kill, the ace. What an absolute animal. And at this point, there's like a collective moment in the server. The T's are like, oh shit. Us on the CT side, we're like, oh shit. Everyone sits up a little bit, they re-engage, they shake off the stupor. I'm no longer checked out, Justin's no longer checked out, our random isn't checked out. We're like, man, we can win this. It's time to lock in and take these rounds one at a time. Now, the other big stories of this game, other than Furley, Animorph, and Nico, is that my brother and world famous anime character I'm a try, not a lose, was also putting up a fantastic performance. They would play this great 1-2 combo on B, while I went with our random to support on A. Normally we like to play 3B and 2A, but down a player, I went to go play A, which is a much weaker bomb site for myself. I also wasn't playing that well till the very end of the game, which put me in kind of a bad spot where I wasn't really being very helpful. Thankfully, my brother and Furley more than made up for it. We win this round because of their great B hold. And then the next round, things don't really go our way once again. This is a round we should have won. We gave the T's too many opportunities to isolate and take us out one at a time, so that what it would come down to is even though Furley had 4 kills once again, nearly goes for the double ace, he's in a 2v1 against 2 ops. The odds are just not in his favor. He's able to get 1, but in the 1v1, he's just not able to find that last kill. So once again, it's another crisis moment. Our economy is by no means secure. It's now 8-10. Again, if we lose another round like this, it's pretty much going to be game over, especially if we lose 2 in a row. It would be very hard to recover. So going into the next round, me and my random switch, we're going to play this double bathroom side hold where he's going to play very aggressive towards the stairs. I'm going to play back towards the divider. We're going to run this a lot this half, and I really like it. And again, even though I'm still struggling, I'm able to tee up an assist for him. He pushes up to the fountain stairs on the aggression, gets another pick. I flash him to help him out. We're now in a very comfortable spot in this round. But the problem I think we're running into is we're spreading out a little bit too much, trying to cover the map with 4 people, that we're giving far too many 1v1s to the remaining T's. And even though it's a 4v1, I just don't think Switch should be pushing here. He goes down. We then wait out a long majority of this round as this guy tries to maneuver the 1v3 with the op. I'm held up in the connector, just making sure you can't cross through party to bathrooms. I'm holding the side of the map. My brother Justin is holding CT spawn looking towards long A, and then Furley's on the flank through T spawn. Justin is going to get picked off long, but gives us the intel this guy is still like at the entrance of T side long and not very pushed up. So me and Furley creep up on the flank. Furley starts making noise and going towards bathroom. I take the slow swing long while walking, and I'm able to find the frag through the tree. Which again, great, good job. We have staved off extinction for one more round. The meteor has not hit the dinosaurs yet, and we're still in this game. The next round is going to play very much the same, where again, we're just kind of going to isolate and take picks from the T's pretty freely. We're still going to lose trades here and there. It's going to boil down to a 2v1 with Furley on the flank getting the very last kill. But again, that's fine. The trades are working out in our favor right now, and one massive mistake the T's keep making, and they will continue to make throughout this game, is that despite playing a man up, they do not take advantage of that. They're not really using nades, they're not using flashes, they're not using smokes, they're not taking any space with any utility. Oftentimes, honestly, they're just kind of swinging into these fights, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. When you already have an advantage like being up an entire person, that's even more reason to try and pressure out the remaining players with your utility, because it gives you even more advantage to work with. It's just lazy, and that's a big part of the reason that they would go on to lose this game. They thought they had the free win, they were talking shit before the game was over, and then they let it slip a little bit, and we were able to take ground slowly but surely until it was a tie game, and then eventually we're in the lead, and eventually we're winning and they're losing. But before we get there, I end up making one more absolutely stupid, dumb, unforgivable, absolutely incredible mistake that nearly cost us the game. Round 21, 10-10, I take the op. I'm like, man, I want to take the op. I want to pick Fallon. I want to take some map control back. I tell my teammate, hey, I'm going for the stairs pick. Back me up. Mistake number 1. I should have told him that he needs to go watch connector. That is the most obvious thing in the world. You need to cover the op stairs to make sure he doesn't get pinched connector. Instead of yellows moving with me to the stairs. And look what happens. Nobody peeks stairs. We're falling back. Oh no, they're pushing connector on an eco. He gets his face obliterated by a shotgun, and suddenly I'm setting for the connector with a knife out, looking like a jackass. I go for the pity no scope, but it doesn't matter. That's just a stupid, dumb mistake that gave them map control, momentum, and op, and the A site inside of 10 seconds because I made the wrong call. But, again, mental. You gotta stay locked in. The game's not over. An op is still gonna be very helpful, especially against the op we just gave them, so I say fuck it. I asked Early to buy me another one. I'm taking the risk. Let's go. Now, I see this A site set up from other players and pro teams quite often. This emphasis on holding bathroom side and conceding long to the T's is really interesting, because funneling the T's through long is not bad. Long A is not the super strong position that you can just hold and take the bomb site every time from, because you have to come through one corridor onto the site unless you take bathroom control. At that point, they run into us. So with yellow downplaying connector, me and the divider with the op looking party, we have this great stronghold position where they have to come to us to take bathroom control, or they need to go long and take A site. If they go through long, they have to deal with truck, bank, site players rotating from B. It's very difficult, especially because we can just back up from bathrooms and play the front of site like we were the T side in a post plant situation. Those planters are very useful for the CTs to use to hold off the long push as well. And that's how this round goes. I'm going to get a pick party, which is great, it's a good op shot. And then they're going to take long control and try and push the site. So we're going to fall back. I'm going to be here at the planter. Yellow's going to be behind me down bathrooms. And we're just going to kind of trade off each other. I'm not going to hit another shot. I'm going to miss. But Yellow's right behind me for the trades and the fire support. He gets 2 picks, and that's how we get that round. That's a really, really strong CT setup, and I really enjoy playing it just like that. Now we're at 11-11. Now, I don't have much to add about this next round, other than that my brother and Furley were playing a fantastic game. Their 2-man B-hold just could not be fucked with. They take all the control this round. Justin gets 4 kills, and they shut down the B-rush. 12-11, match point. Now we gotta bring it home. And thankfully, I managed to have one great round on the way out the door. Round's gonna start. I'm gonna push up to take that stairs pick. I haven't been successful so far, but I just feel like I need to take it this round. Just call it intuition. I'm gonna go up there, teammate's gonna molly it for me. I'm gonna take the shot through the molly, get a lucky headshot. But sometimes, you get a little bit lucky. So I take the first pick, fall back to divider. The T's are pushing for that aggressive party control. Miss the first shot, take the repeat confidently, get the second pick. My teammate goes down. Missed the third shot, but that's alright. Teammates are rotating. It's time to back up. I'm going to move to truck to make the final stand. Going to get my reload off, because you got to keep in mind the ops nerf ammo. And again, that's a bad miss. Second shot, bad miss. 2 health, but have some confidence. Take the third shot, hit, and now it's just about holding the sight, waiting for my brother to rotate. I'm down to 1 bullet, 2 health, no time, another miss. But all I can do here is get the molly off to stop the default plant. And that's really crucial because it pushes the T's further into the site and away from long and bathrooms, which sets up Justin for him to do this and win the game.
Yep.
You seen him at truck? He's at truck.
Did I? Thank you.
Good
Good
job.
call, man! Holy shit. Yo, GG's, you should follow me on Twitch, help brother out. And so should the rest of you after you're done watching this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe for more content coming your way. Thank you guys for watching. And remember, the game is not over till it's over. Peace.